Wendy. Welcome. Today we are going to be doing a few Mother's Day cards. I'm only going to show you one, but the other ones are over on my blog. So if you click the link right above the video here, or you can do the link in my description, you'll be able to go to my blog and see the other cards that I made. So we're going to make this card. It's really simple, and I'll be honest, I cased this card from a memory of seeing it somewhere, and I cannot remember where I saw it now, but it's likely that it's either one of my team members or somebody close around that did a card very similar to this. So we're going to get started, and I'm going to show you how to make this so super simple. Everybody needs Mother's Day cards, right? So we have a piece of 11 by 4 1/4 cardstock cut in half and folded in half to make a 5 1/2 by 4 1/4 card. And then I have a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 soft sky paper cardstock that I'm going to layer down. And then on top of it, I've cut a 3 inch by 4 inch, 3 inches by 4 inches piece of painted petals cards, designer series paper. So it's going to go down on top like this, but we're not going to put it down yet because we need to add ribbon. So I have a piece of Blackberry Bliss ribbon here, and I'm just going to measure it across and cut it. And then I'm going to turn this piece of cardstock over, and I'm going to run some ATG adhesive across there. I'm mass producing these cards because there's a little shop in Ione that is carrying my cards now, and she needed some Mother Day cards for her shop, so I'm going to put together some for her. So anytime I mass produce cards, I use one of these awesome ATG guns because it just is so much quicker and easier for me to use. Alright, so now I've layered that down, centered it and layered it down. Now I have a piece of Daffodil Delight, which is cut at 3 3/4, no, I'm sorry, this is cut at 4 1/4. This is cut at 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. Sorry about that. And this is cut at 2 1/2 by 4. So we're going to do our stamping on this Whisper White cardstock. And we are using the Painted Petals stamp set, which is a beautiful stamp set. We're going to start with Old Olive, and we are going to stamp the stems of the flower first in Old Olive, and then we're going to stamp the flowers in Daffodil Delight. These stamp sets are so fun because they line up so nicely, and it looks like you've done this really spectacular, like you just know how to do really awesome work, when in actuality it's all planned out for you in the stamps. And because they're clear, you can see really easily where to stamp everything. Okay, so we're going to stamp this awesome sentiment in Blackberry Bliss, and it says, "You're amazingly amazing." So I'm just going to line that up and stamp it. Now, because I did not have a Mother's Day sentiment, because I did not get the one that's in the Occasions catalog yet, I'm using Teeny Tiny Wishes, and it has a whole bunch of sentiments, and one of them is Happy Mother's Day. So this works out perfect because it goes very nicely under here. And in order to stamp it nice and straight, I am going to be using the Stamp-A-Majig. That's this tool here. It comes like this. It's $11.95, and it makes it so that you can line everything up perfectly. So all I've done is I've taken this stamp and I've stamped it onto this clear plastic. So you can see the sentiments right here. And then I line the sentiment up on top of the cardstock, just like this. And then I'm going to take this tool, and where it comes into a corner, I'm going to line that up on the plastic so that the plastic is going directly into the corner like that. And you see that there? And there's the sentiment. So when I remove it, I hold this piece in place. I get my sentiment inked up. I line up my clear block, stamp straight down and straight up, and I have a perfectly straight sentiment. It's a wonderful tool. Most of the time, I don't even use it. I just eyeball it. But when I'm doing something this precise and small, I really like to take the time to line it up. Plus, somebody's going to buy this, and so I don't want to give them something that's not been done correctly. Okay, so now I'm just going to take dimensionals. We'll do 4, 1 on each corner. And layer this down. And then again, 4 more dimensionals. And layer this down. And then I have my Blackberry Bliss ribbon here. I'm just gonna do a single overhand knot and tie it and trim it. Just like that, and it's all done. Okay, so there's this card. Now, on my blog today, I talked about doing a super simple card that you literally need no tools except maybe like a stamp set and ink and some cardstock with, because sometimes when we're brand new to stamping or card making, we get overwhelmed with a bunch of products. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you a excuse me, a super simple card. These cards are made with our note card pack. So as you can see, it's just a piece of white cardstock. And it comes with envelopes, note cards and envelopes, 20 of them for $5.95. Oh goodness, lady, I'm back. Sorry about that. Life in the fast lane. Okay, so back to what I was saying. You can make a super simple card. All you have to do is you have your white cardstock here. I have one stamp. You could use any stamp you wanted that was kind of fun and cute. I have one ink pad. I'm going to stamp it and just stamp it right here in the bottom corner. And then I'm going to take my Blackberry Bliss ribbon. You could use any ribbon you had hanging around home. And I'm just double knotting this. How simple is that? It's still very pretty and fun, and it's still handmade, and it's really, really cute. Okay? Hey, thanks so much for stopping by today. I hope you have a wonderful Monday, and go check out my blog and see the other card that I made, and sign up to get my exclusive tutorials. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.